Hello?
Hi, Jackie. It's Tabatha. Can you come outside and meet me?
Sure.
I've been watching Jackie and her staff on surveillance cameras all day, and now I want to show her what I've seen. Jackie, hi.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Fine.
Well, you wanted my help, and here I am. Come on. Tell me about your vision when you opened your salon.
When I opened the salon, I opened it as a co-op situation. And I wanted them to feel like it was theirs, so we all came together.
So that means they pay you rent per week.
Right.
For renting a chair in your salon.
Right.
And tell me, how often are you in the salon?
I'm only there now on Friday and Saturday every week because I can't stand being there. It's like a circus.
Tell me about your financial situation.
I'm over $125,000 in debt.
Wow, that's a problem.
Yeah, it's a huge problem. Every month, there's a few people that don't pay or bounce checks, and it snowballs into me not being able to pay my rent. I've already had to file bankruptcy.
That's really serious.
Yes.
Really serious.
Yes.
Do your staff know that you filed for bankruptcy?
No. If I don't get help, I'm gonna have to close the salon. It makes me sad.
It has to make you sad, and that obviously hurts you a lot.
Yeah, it does. It really hurts to face it and deal with it because that makes you have to make some decisions.
All right, well, let's start watching.
Okay, let's text.
I saw Lauren pretty much stand in that position most of the day. It is your front desk. And that is the person that's representing you and your salon.
Right.
That's a problem.
It's embarrassing.
Let's keep watching.
This is my orgasm shampoo. You probably need a cigarette afterwards.
That shampoo
Already.
was not orgasmic. It was just messy and sloppy.
Right.
But I don't smoke cigarettes. I can't smoke what I want to smoke up in here.
Brian is pretty much telling his client that there's a little ganja going on with him.
They don't see that there's anything wrong with that.
The level of unprofessionalism is amazing.
I don't know what to say.
Let's keep watching.
Yeah, remember they were sleeping together? She said, well, would you want me to die or would you rather me just pass gas?
Jazz had a long conversation in front of clients talking about farting.
I just couldn't believe the stuff that would come out of her mouth sometimes.
I mean, how do you let them get away with that?
I just have made believe that it wasn't real.
It's unbelievable. Let's keep watching. You know, I have to tell you, Jackie, all day I saw you, and you were up there in your little perch, not paying attention to what your stylists were doing, not seeing how poorly your front desk was run, and looking at you, it totally feels like you've given up.
It has vexed my spirit so much that I don't even perform or do my work the way that I'm capable of doing because it's like a circus.
It is a circus. Give me your keys. I'm taking over. Come on. Hello, everyone. Gather round, gather round. Are you part of the team? Why don't you gather round?
When Tabatha came in, I knew my life would never, ever be the same again.
I'm Tabatha, and I'm taking over. I have cancelled all your appointments for the week, and at the end of the week, some of you may still be working here, and some of you may not.
I am a little bit apprehensive. I really had questions on how effective Tabatha could be in a predominantly African-American establishment.
I have been watching you at work all day. Jackie actually said it was a circus, and I have to agree. You're loud and unprofessional, and at times, really inappropriate. And Stefan, I have to tell you, you are one of the loudest. And some of the work I saw you do today, sloppy. And I'm being kind.
That woman that came in tonight, she was nothing nice.
And Lauren, I didn't see you do anything today. I saw you lean half the time against the wall. But apart from that, I didn't see you take care of any clients.
I was running around a lot of the day doing things. People don't realize the emotional pullback that you have to be in my position.
You know, one of the biggest issues that I saw in here today was a lack of respect And that is a problem. Jackie, I want to get a tour of this place. Show me around. We'll start up front. This is nice. Sitting under the coffee table. The coffee table's filthy. Did anyone sell any retail today?
No.
Nope.
Did you all use products on your client's hair? No. That's dried out. Can't even get your bloody finger in it, look. This place is a dump. The place looks like it hasn't been cleaned in months. Stefan, where's your station? Because if your station is anything, don't even try and tell me it's upstairs. Ugh, your drawer is disgusting. See this nice, dirty,
We clean my
manky brush? Actually, Jazz, this is your brush.
No, but I didn't do that.
Here you go, Jazz. Here's your brush back. You don't want the hair, I'm sure,
thank
but
you.
I would give it a good wash.
Stefan, that's one messy ass stylist. He is messy. He steal your products too. Don't blink twice.
There's cookies.
Sloppy. And what's that? Little snacks?
There the cookies were. Was embarrassed.
Are you chewing gum?
I can spit that out.
I don't like gum.
I swallowed mine when you walked in the
swallowed
door.
your
That's
gum.
so funny. You scared me to death.
You swallowed your gum.
Because you walked in and I swallowed my gum.
Wow. Next time, try not chewing it. It better be clean up here, Jackie, because this is where you work, yes?
It's gonna be great.
The upstairs area is a complete mess.
That's nice.
What is it?
It's
Something.
lightener. What's behind here? Ugh.
This
There's
is a transitional space.
like a halfway house for shit that you want to hide.
Exactly.
Our place isn't disgustingly unsanitary, but we could use some help. I know we can use some help.
This salon is a mess. And tomorrow we are going to start to fix it. Get your stuff and get out of here. I need to go home and hose myself down. Jackie told me she'd filed for bankruptcy and things are really bad. So I wanted to sit down with the stylists and see if they had any idea about what's going on. So, Jackie told me that the salon was a circus.
I'm just gonna be real. When he starts, I gotta say some get him off my back, because I'm trying to focus.
You were all loud yesterday, and there's no teamwork in here.
We used to be a team. We wore black, we were fly, we all got along, we all did good work. It felt like a family, and then things changed. I don't know what, but something did.
It sounds like the salon started out being great, and somewhere along the way,
Right.
Jackie checked out.
I think that she's not as passionate about the actual business anymore.
There also was rules, but none of that's even in existence anymore. This is not how we started out. We really started out with a different energy, a different vision.
Do you guys all pay your rent on time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you think Jackie's doing financially?
The lights are on, the gas is on,
Exactly.
the phone's on.
The bills are paid.
We're fine.
Clearly, this staff is oblivious to the fact that Jackie's in serious financial trouble. And they need a wake-up call if Eclectic is going to survive. Tell me about staff meetings. How often do you have staff meetings?
We had a meeting, and that was the very first meeting, which was like maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago, that I've ever attended in 4 or 5 years.
And what was the purpose of the staff meeting?
The purpose of the meeting was based around Lauren.
Finally, the meat, I mean the meat of the dinner of the steak. Lauren.
Lauren
Was brought in and we were all confused.
We assumed she was the receptionist.
Thank you.
But she did not act like she was the receptionist.
Still
she
don't.
act like she was the manager.
You called me up and said, I wasn't even at work. What time you gonna be here? What is your schedule? I'm like, who the is this?
The first day I was told, okay, take care of everything, make sure everything's running smoothly, run the salon.
So Jackie told you to come in and run the salon.
Just
Damn near no.
ship, just run around and make
And
sure
then
everything was running smoothly.
Jackie didn't tell
didn't tell
any
us.
of you all
They didn't
that
tell
she
I was
coming.
working here.
Clearly there are issues with Lauren, but it will come right back to the big problem. There is no one that holds any of you guys accountable. There is no formal leader, and that's obviously what we need to get this place back to. So, I'm going to bring in some clients.
Bring it on.
Bring it on? Really? All right, so you guys get your stations ready. The clients will be here in a few minutes, okay? Thank you. Now, now that Jackie's arrived, I have a special expert guest and friend of mine that I wanted to invite to come in and help me assess your work. Hey, Kim, how are you? Come on over.
Hi.
Hi.
It's good to see you. This, everyone, is Miss Kim Kimball.
Kim Kimball is my inspiration. So I was floored when she walked in the door today.
Kim does Beyonce's hair, Mary J. Blige, and Gabrielle Union. And Kim owns a salon here in Los Angeles. Kim and I are going to take a look at what you guys do behind the chair. So get your stations ready. Hi.
Hello. And how can I help you today?
I definitely want to change. So I'm thinking longer, straighter, wavier, and lighter.
All right, I'll work with the base color and maybe just do a few highlights in the front.
Okay, that sounds awesome.
Okay. There wasn't enough of a consultation.
Okay.
You haven't asked her any of the history of how often she's coloring it.
I think she wants you to take charge in this situation
Right.
as the professional and as the expert, and tell her. She just knows that she wants something different and she
Right.
wants to look different, and you can kind of guide her in the best direction that she needs to go.
Right.
What type of look are you going for?
Something similar to the one in the photo, except I want it a little longer in the front, kind of like an A-line.
Okay. Okay.
Do you need a cookie? Because you need to focus.
Okay, so...
You need to focus and take this seriously, because I have to tell you, I would be scared.
You're starting to make me nervous.
I'm trying to make you nervous.
It's okay, because we're here.
So, I'm looking at this picture that's here on the mirror. Is that what we're trying to go for today?
That's the gist of it. I want a bob. I would like it to be more layered.
Okay, have you had any color on there previously?
Well, no, my hair, it tends to be dry. Like
You can feel the color, though.
Yeah, you can feel it.
You can feel it.
It sounds like she does her hair a lot at home herself. So I definitely proceed with caution.
Where's the ponytail?
It's in the trash right there. What I did is I cut it off because I wouldn't waste products.
I don't give a shit about wasting product. It's a client, she's paying money, and you don't say that in front of a client.
Is it fixable?
Yes, it is. It is.
I can't believe she said that.
You can't believe, what do you expect her to say? You just pulled the girl's hair back in a ponytail and literally chopped it off. And I mean, look at what she's looking at herself with. All these layers have come up shorter. It's uneven. It's curly. And exactly, you can't judge it when it's curly. It's not about wasting color, it's about you being lazy.
I know nothing about hair. I don't even do my own hair. Look at this. I've never done my hair, and I will never dye my hair until I go completely gray because, frankly, I like it a little bit.
Okay, Lauren, could you take care of clients?
Absolutely.
I've lost all confidence.
You've lost all confidence.
I just really want to just iron her out and be done with it.
Excuse me?
Have experienced MMS, man's premenstrual syndrome.
This is not acceptable. You cannot give up on a client.
You don't give up on a client when you've made a mistake. You stay, you fix it, and you make sure they leave looking great. I want to see great work.
Yeah.
So you talking about losing all your confidence is absolutely ridiculous. So are you going to wow me?
I want to attempt to.
Have you been actually walking around and looking at what the stylists do?
Frankly, I've been just kind of running around doing my job, and I haven't had a chance to take a really good look at anything.
Running around doing your job how?
I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but I'm sweating for a reason.
What have you accomplished today?
Apparently nothing.
A lot of the stylists this morning told me that, you know, they had issues with you because you don't know what services they provide. Correct? Am I correct?
Yes.
Do you know anything about the services that they're doing today?
Not particularly.
Are you even remotely interested?
I can't say that I honestly am.
Would you hire someone that isn't remotely interested in hair to be the receptionist in your salon?
No.
Honestly, today I was on the verge of quitting.
It's still looking a little heavy. I know you're still working on finishing it. This side is definitely heavier and falling longer. And you need to work on the way you communicate with your clients.
Okay.
Because your communication today really broke down with your client.
You know, I'm a diva. And she beat my ego down, and, you know, I was like...
So, a couple more and you're done, yeah?
Absolutely.
What do you think, Kim?
I think that's a good compromise with the color, the highlights and stuff.
Color actually looks good.
Yeah, it looks like it's gonna look good.
It has been like 5 hours of doing one client, so... Andre is an old dog, and he's really resistant to learning new tricks.
If you maybe would have flat-ironed her from the gate, you know what I mean? You probably would cut it and then went in and tweaked it a little bit, and then she'd be done by now.
So, you know, Kim, why don't you tell everyone what you thought of what you saw today?
From my observation, it just seems like, Jackie, that you are losing some zeal for the industry and the love for it, but as the leader in the salon, you have to take charge and lead by example.
And that affects and trickles down to everyone. Jackie is obviously emotionally on the edge, and she has to re-engage if she's going to save the place. There's nothing better than getting butts in chairs and doing great hair every day, and that's what we have to start to do tomorrow.
How nice everyone looks. Little custom T-shirts, I love that. It looks great. Where's Lauren?
I spoke with her and she said she wouldn't be here.
Well, that's really disappointing, and it's going to be really hard for you guys because we're really busy today.
Yeah.
And we need a receptionist.
I was really anticipating her showing up, and when Lauren did not show up, I was very disappointed.
All right, I'm excited.
I'm excited too.
You guys excited?
Yeah!
All right, come on, let's go. Come on, come on.
When I walked in the door, I was like, wow, this is magnificent.
As you can see, nice reception desk. Okay, so there's actually room for someone to work back here. Behind me over here is a beverage station.
It looked like a hotel suite or something with the coffee and the teas and everything out for the clients, which was really nice.
All right, new product shelves. And you have a brand new professional retail line. All right, so the color's been changed in here, and you can see new Belvedere chairs.
I was like, am I at the right place? Is this eclectic?
All right, let's go upstairs. Come on. Since Jackie has rediscovered her passion as an owner, I wanted to renovate her space so that she has everything she needs to service her clients properly. So I've added 2 brand new dryers up here and a proper seating area for your clients to relax in.
Yeah.
It's cleaned out.
Wow. The salon looked nice. I was very happy. Everybody else was happy. It was really a good feeling. It was like a brand new start.
You're all happy?
Yes.
Good. Yes! We have a really big reopening day. Jackie has a lot at stake with her financial situation and her bankruptcy, and that means that everyone has to pitch in because it is going to be tough not having Lauren here. Stefan.
Yes.
I want you to do great colour for me, great customer service, and really communicate with your clients.
Okay.
And Andre, I want you to really set the bar really high for the stylist to follow. And Jackie.
Yes, ma'am.
This is your team, and it's time for you to really lead them.
Yes.
And take the vision that you had when you opened this salon and focus on it, okay? Set your stations up. All right, clients will be here soon. Get ready.
All right.
Who are you here to see today? Have a seat. Let me tell him that you're here. Dante, your client's here.
Who are you here to see today?
Stefan.
Oh, Stefan, okay.
You were at the radio station promotion.
Yes, I was.
So glad that you came in. Who are you coming in to see?
I'm Brian.
I think promoting the salon on the radio was a huge success. A lot of new clients came in today.
When you apply the upward motion, that saves you from like having to wipe the chemicals off the skin
I'm just trying to be very cautious and do the best I can do and give 120% today.
Sounds like I might have had an effect with you because you don't normally apply your relaxer with a brush, do you? You do it with your hands.
Yes, I do it with my hands.
Stefan was definitely more professional and quieter today. What are you guys talking about?
We're talking about, we're going to have a meeting on Monday with the staff. They're going to have to continue their education.
Are you going to help implement it, Andre?
Yes,
Is that what
yes.
you
That's what I was just talking about, that, you know, we can kind of plan out what specific kind of classes we want to do, and then we can assign those that we want to do those classes.
So you think that's a good idea? I think it's a brilliant idea. I think it's a really brilliant idea. I think Andre's found his passion, and he did much better work today than he did at the beginning of the week. Do you have a second? Let's go upstairs for a second. Okay. While the stylists were busy, I pulled Jackie aside to discuss what to do about Lauren. Maybe you give her a call and see if she has changed her mind and maybe she's willing to come in. By not showing up, Lauren really left the staff in the lurch.
Hi, Lauren. This is Jackie calling from the salon. We really need your help today and was wondering if you had availability to come in today at all.
So she's obviously not picking up the phone. So we'll see. Maybe she'll call us back.
Okay.
So do you have anyone else that you need to talk to today?
You asked the staff if anyone had, you know, written any bounce checks, and no one really came forward and said anything.
So what happened? Do I have bounce checks here?
Yeah, 2.
We have 2 of them.
And I still haven't gotten.
One is from Dante.
And no one's mentioned to me yet
one
that
is
they
from Andre.
even wrote them.
Okay. This needs to be brought to their attention because this is unacceptable.
I'm just frustrated with it. This happens every month from one or the other. Over the years, the late fees that I've racked up have gotten me kicked out of a couple of banks. Dante and Andre, could you guys come.
If she wants to save her business, Jackie needs to confront her staff about the bounce checks and collect her rent.
Is there anything either one of you guys want to share with me?
Pertaining to
the bounce check.
I don't think I wrote a bounce check, did I?
It was slightly awkward talking to Dante and Andre, but it was something that needed to be done, and I did it.
You guys have to really commit to her that this won't happen again.
You pinky swear too?
Well, I want more than a pinky swear. I want a check.
I got you tomorrow. And I appreciate it.
Pinky swears aside, Dante and Andre better pay their friggin' rent.
Good afternoon, Eclectic Salon. How can I help you?
Not having a receptionist today actually was beneficial for us. It made us all have to work together, and it worked out well.
Your hair looks great.
Thank you.
It's like the better version of my hair because I need a haircut.
No.
Jackie has definitely found her passion for hair again, and that was great to see.
Hey, I'm gonna miss you.
Aww.
I think Tabitha's cool now. That's my baby mama.
Maybe I'll stay.
I think you should. We need a receptionist.
Oh, wow. Maybe you can give me a little braiding lesson. It's really not my thing.
Oh, okay. Really, it's just you have to really have a nice grip to just maintain the consistency of the braid.
Well, you're fast.
Are you ready, Tabitha?
I'm ready. Come on.
So far, so good.
The whole staff gathered around while I was doing my braid. I think they enjoyed seeing me do something new. Come on, don't give up now. Keep helping me.
That's a good braid,
That really
Tabitha. I'm like, Tabitha, we can take you to the hood and get your braiding skills together all day long.
Now I know how all of you guys feel.
Tabitha, I gained respect for you as a hairdresser because I knew you knew what you was talking about and you were real.
Everyone has finished up for the day. So let's you and I go upstairs and talk about my final recommendations.
Okay.
Okay? Come on, let's go. So, how do you think the day went?
I feel good.
It was a totally different you to the woman I saw when I first came to this salon.
Right. 4 days ago, I felt like a victim. Today, I feel very empowered.
You plan on having them sign new rental agreements? What's your plan for that?
I plan for everybody to have to re-sign rental agreements, and there's conditions upon being able to work in the salon from this day forward.
There was an issue, especially with the checks that bounced.
The new rental agreement is going to require some things from all of us, myself included. If you bounce a check once, I need cash or a cashier's check.
That's a great idea. Lauren, you know, she wasn't here today. You need a good receptionist. Is Lauren the right receptionist for you?
No.
It's never easy for a boss to terminate an employee, so I was proud of Jackie for stepping up.
Please record your message.
Hi, Lauren, this is Jackie. We needed you today. Unfortunately, you couldn't make it in, so I won't be needing your services anymore. Peace and blessings. Bye-bye.
I'm proud of you. I really am. You ready to go downstairs and
Yes,
tell
I
the
am.
staff our decisions?
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
All right. To fire someone is not necessarily something that I want to do, but it was not working out, and it was just time for us to say goodbye.
I was impressed today. You really worked well as a team. You were much more professional. I saw some really beautiful work, but there are still things in here that need to change.
Moving forward, we're going to sign a new lease agreement, and you're going to have to be responsible for paying your rent on time, dealing with the consequences if you don't. There will be a late fee, and if you do it more than once, you won't be able to write checks again.
You sound like a boss.
Wonderful.
Jackie and I also had a conversation about the front desk.
I gave Lauren a call, and I just let her know that we would no longer be needing her services.
I felt relieved because now we could get back to that energy that's in harmony with one another.
But I have just one last thing to do. It's time for me to give you back your key.
I knew I was sinking fast, and I needed a lifeline, and Tabatha was the lifeline.
Wow, I love presents.
Open it.
You want me to open it now? Wow.
It was very nice of the staff to buy me flowers and hooker pants. I love presents. Keep up the good work, because you never know when I may be back. All right, thank you. Bye.
I left Eclectic Salon 6 weeks ago, and when I go in today, I hope the team is working together to help Jackie get out of her bankruptcy, and I can't wait to meet the new receptionist.
Hi, how are you?
Tell me, how are you doing? Are you quieter?
Yes, I'm much more quieter. This is the new Stefan. This is the new improved Stefan.
Oh, wow.
You know?
Do you feel reinvigorated? Because you seem it.
Much.
You seem reinvigorated.
Yeah.
Good, I'm
Yes,
glad.
I'm feeling good.
Good. How are you enjoying being receptionist?
Everybody's getting along. We have our meetings once a week.
That's good news.
So, yeah, everything's good.
There's so much teamwork going on. Like Jackie, she's like an entirely different person. I mean, she's like helping out. She's here every day.
That's
awesome.
good news. Tell me, how's business?
Business is through the roof.
Miss Jackie! Hi, how are you?
Great.
You look great.
God, thank you.
You want to sit down and fill me in on what's been going on?
We had our first meeting on Monday.
Okay.
And everybody signed new contracts, and Andre, he's been looking into classes for us to take, and we want to get started next month. So we've been doing everything like right on schedule.
That's really good news.
Prior to Tabatha coming here, I really would have closed the salon. She really helped save my life.
How was Stefan?
Stefan has done really well.
He has?
He's quieted down a lot.
He has?
He's been a lot more professional, and so is everybody else.
Did Dante and Andre pay you the rent that
Yes,
they
they
owed you?
did.
Have all the other stylists been paying rent on
I
time?
haven't had any other problems.
Really?
None at all.
I'm really impressed with Jackie and her staff. Everyone's acting professionally, paying their rent on time, and working together as a team. If they keep this up, Jackie will be able to get out of bankruptcy, and she will have a really successful salon.